Morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you to everyone for being here today virtually. My name is Lufi Herawan. It is such an honor for me to speak at the 6th International Conference on Information Technology System and Innovation 2020. Before I get started, let me begin by giving you all a warm welcome and thanks to the organizing committee. On this occasion, I will present a paper with the title of Technical Training for Self-Efficacy Improvement of SIARIP Users at the National Archive of the Republic of Indonesia. The authors of this paper is me, Lufi Herawan from University of Indonesia, and my friend Alfiana Indah Muslimah from Islamic University 45. And here is the agenda of the presentation. SIARIP is Filing Record Information System. The function of SIARIP is organizing and storing records that are part of record management. It handles the use and maintenance of filing and storing current records, structuring and storing semi-current records, as well as disposal of records. By using this application, the safety and security of record will be guaranteed as proof of accountability in the life of the community, nation, and state, as mandated in Law Number 43 of 2009 concerning archive. ANRI needs to implement it for record management as mandated by the law and presidential regulation of the Republic of Indonesia. The implementation of SIARIP as e-government is also needed to support the national movement for the awareness of orderly archiving implementation in Indonesia. Implementation of information system must be based on user acceptance, and self-efficacy is one of the factors that significantly affect user acceptance. According to Bandura, there are 4 sources that affect self-efficacy: mastery experience, vicarious experience, verbal persuasion, and psychological stage. Verbal persuasion is directed by giving advice and training. Technical training is an activity carried out by a government agency that provides training in the form of guidelines and how to use things technically. It is used to increase self-efficacy so that it can be useful in implementing ZRE. This study aimed to determine whether the technical training activities are effective in improving the self-efficacy of CRF users. This research is also measuring the self-efficacy score that has never been done. Many studies that discuss the improvement of self-efficacy have been conducted. It is found that there are several things used to improve self-efficacy, including using software, introductory course, and etc. But in the study, we use technical training and the object of CRX users. It is hoped that this research can be a new contribution and complement the previous research. This research is also closely related to the research regarding user acceptance of record and archives information system that are access to memory and record management information system, or SIGD. If we look at the result of research in the form of F-square, it can be said that self-efficacy has the highest contribution value among the existing factors. Based on this, it is necessary to increase self-efficacy in implementing of CRE. The study used a quasi-experimental approach to the proposed design of the experimental group design test. The study will find symptoms in the form of self-efficacy improvement of CRE users by providing special treatment in the form of pre-test and post-test. Data collection was carried out using a questionnaire using a Likert scale of 1 to 5, which will be distributed to all technical training participants. To process the data, we use SPSS. Due to the purpose of this study, the hypothesis in the study was made as follows. The null hypothesis means there is no influence between self-efficacy in the after and before condition. And the alternative hypothesis means that there is an influence between self-efficacy in the after and before condition. This study used a quantitative method because it aimed to find and describe the result of data obtained based on a theoretical model and experimental design that have been determined. The data collection process is carried out by distributing questionnaires. This research involved 22 population of CRF users consists of current record official and semi-current record official, secretaries, and several structural officials. The study used a survey method, so the study used a questionnaire as a research instrument to collect data. The questionnaire was built using the new general self-efficacy scale. Readability and validity tests of the questionnaire were carried out by the head of the subdivision of semi-current record management. The questionnaire consists of open and closed questions for pre-test and post-test. The questionnaire consists of three parts: the introduction, demographic data, and question. The theoretical training was conducted on October 10, 2019 in the General Affairs Meeting Room. SIARIP users are given the same behavior as other users, given technical material of using SIARIP from login to disposal of record, and also given a time to explore the SIARIP. All users before and after event are given pre-test and post-test questionnaire. From the demographic data of the respondent, it can be seen that the respondents are dominated by females, 21 till 30 years, and diploma education level. In the study, respondents' demography is not measured for their influence on the self-efficacy. The study used a non-parametric statistical test to analyze data on a nominal or ordinal scale that is not spread normally. In addition, the statistic can be used on a small amount of data, which is less than 30 data. One of the non-parametric statistical tests is the sign test. It is a simple statistical test for judging whether one or two material or treatment is better than others. The test is based on the different sign between the pairs of observation. In the study, one-tail hypothesis is used because it determines whether the condition is better or worse than the previous condition, using a significant value or critical value of 5%. The number of each mark can be seen in the calculation result. From the result of the calculation, it is known that n, total sample size, is 22, which is the sum of the sample plus sign is 15 and negative sign is 7. Based on the SPSS calculation result, it is known that the calculation value is 0.134 for two-tail. Because the study used one-tailed hypothesis, the calculated value becomes 0.067. Based on the significant value of the calculated value result, it can be seen that the calculated value is bigger than significant value. So it can be decided that the null hypothesis is accepted, and it can be concluded that there is no influence between the after condition with the previous condition. The result showed that there was no influence or significant effect because the calculated value is bigger than the significant value. This means that there are no differences in self-efficacy before and after the technical training. In addition, according to Dixon, for respondents with 22 people, the negative sign must be maximum of 5. Based on calculation using a Likert scale of 1 to 5, the result obtained, the self-efficacy before technical training was successfully calculated with a score of 25.85 moderate, while self-efficacy after technical training obtained a score of 28.45 moderate. There is an increase in self-efficacy, but it is not enough to state the relationship between the condition before and after. The indicators on self-efficacy that have increased on the new general self-efficacy scale include being able to achieve record management goals, meet archival management target, successfully manage record, work effectively on archive management tasks using SIARIP, and perform record management tasks very well compared to people who do not use SIARIP. This technical training activity was done with a total of 4 hours of training time and without a module. The training is designed for improving the user's knowledge and experience in using SIARIP directly. The lack of technical training to increase the self-efficacy of SIARIP user is possible due to several factors, including the method used, the timing of technical training, the availability of modules, and other matters. The method used may not be suitable. The absence of module can also be a cause, or the implementation time may be less, so the user cannot get a benefit from technical training. It can be concluded that the result of the study indicate that the technical training has no influence on the increase in self-efficacy of SIARIP users. The implication of this research provide a basis that the implementation of technical training did not affect the improvement of self-efficacy. Also, research can be used to supplement existing research on using these activities that cannot increase the self-efficacy. For the research, it is expected to be done by increasing the number of respondents, but it can also be done to find out what factor influence technical training in improving user self-efficacy. And that's bring us to the end. Thank you so much for your time and attention. If you would like more information and if you have questions regarding the focus of this presentation, please feel free to contact me at luffy.herawan@gmail.com. Thank you very much for your great attention, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for your listening. May all those we have shared be beneficial for all of us. Thank you.